Ooh,
Uh,
what happened to the countdown?
All right, so now I'm about to start sending it to everybody.
I say, give me two per. I need two per. So I can get the stuff of these Air Force Ones. That shit was random. I got the all white hot with the top, strap and bottom. Woo. Whoa. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that shit messing up again. Say something else.
Yo.
All right, you sound like you're getting better though. Where you at?
Hold on, I'm posting the link in the chat.
Oh yeah, yo, you might have to leave and come back.
You said leave and come back.
Yeah, the sound messing up again.
All right, hold on.
Oh, get that right back. We gonna wait till everybody get ahead before we get started. We don't want nobody to miss nothing. Not one part of the whole interview. Welcome to New Era 410 Podcast. If it's your first time, if it's your first time joining, make sure you subscribe. Had a little technical difficulty. We get try to come back real quick.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, say something else.
Something else?
I can hear you, but I don't know why it's messing up like that. The sound messing up.
I don't know. Because I can hear the delay and it sounds like a robot in the background. Hmm.
Maybe I should leave and come back.
I don't like that. Yeah, we got to leave out and come back.
Y'all let me know in the comments. You feel me? If the sound is good, sound is bad. Thumbs up if it's good. Thumbs down if it's bad. Gotta make sure the quality is right. Oh, hell, man.
It's still messing up.
Hmm, Kinda. Say something else.
Something else. Yeah, I still hear it.
All right, everybody, let me know in the comments if the sound is good on both ends. If the sound is good, then we feel me. We gonna rock and roll.
Can y'all hear me? Oh, hey, girl. Hey. And shout out to my motherfucking cousins in the chat.
All right, you let me know when you ready to rock and roll.
Huh?
They give it thumbs up. They saying it sounds good. You feel me? So I'm
Oh, it
rocking
sound
with it.
cool? Oh, all right. Run that shit.
Yes, sir. What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode.
I can't hear a bitch ass thing. If you saying something, I can't hear you. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but hey, y'all, hey. So I don't know if y'all can see or hear me, but I'm gonna go on ahead go on ahead and leave and come back. Yeah. Y'all can hear me that whole time? See, I can't. I'm probably about to go outside because I cannot hear or see or anything. It's like a black screen where you at, but I can see and hear myself. Ooh, yeah, that sounds very distorted.
You hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. And I can see you now. You gotta get your Wi-Fi in order.
Nah, that ain't my weed pea. That's that OKC stuff. Yeah, that's that OKC stuff over there. Niggas, niggas, niggas win the championship, start knocking
And
power
shit
lines
fucked
down.
up.
Start knocking power lines down.
You see how I stayed on as soon as you start talking shit.
Mm. But yeah, man, welcome to another episode. New Era 4 Podcast. Season 4, baby. You feel me? Episode 1. Season 4, the foes of 8. Season 4. Not season 4. Not season
Season
4.
4.
Season 4.
Season that
Episode 1.
motherfucking 4.
Motherfucking 4. You feel me? Episode 1. And you know I had to bring a special guest, man. I mean, you feel me? And you had to bring a special guest or whatever like that. Comments, they said gang gang round this mofo. You feel me in the comments? Okay, I see y'all. They outside.
Yeah,
They
y'all know what
outside.
the fuck going on. Big Gotti
Everybody,
on
you
this
feel me?
motherfucker.
The one
Yeah.
and only, you feel me? Shawn Gotti, you feel me? Clap it up, everybody.
Drum roll.
How you feeling? Introduce yourself. Let
Shit.
everybody know who you is.
Shit. Niggas know what the fuck going on. Big Sean, Big Gotti on this motherfucker. Rapping the 410, but currently in the 405. Yes, sir.
Okay.
No.
So you know you feel me like we're going. I'm gonna go to some of the comments. You feel me? Because I gotta read these comments because you feel me. They going crazy
Well, we got comments. I feel like we on MySpace.
right now. So Kimberly Page, you feel me, going crazy right now. Shout out to
That's
Kimberly.
my motherfucking twin. Yeah, shout out to Big Kim, Big Cuz, and she a realtor. Go holler at her. Go check her out. Where is she reading? But I say, did you freeze, nigga? I said that's what it's given. Yo, this it don't get no more ghetto than this. Yo, it's the comments for me. Yeah, fuck John. Niggas don't know who John is. Yes, sir. Yo, Yo, this that Baltimore shit. Shout out to DTLR. Yo, I can't see or hear you, bro. This shit about to blow me. Ah, cause I can't see or hear. Yo, this some crazy ass shit. Can you hear me?
All right, so I don't hear the bad sound. Do you can hear me and everything?
Yeah, I can hear. I can't see you though. Oh, there you go. This some getaway ass shit. I don't like this.
There ain't nothing better about bad connection. That shit just happens sometimes. We can't help the damn connection. Like what can we do about the damn internet?
But no, they was going off for the comments though.
I
I
know I
see
was
that
dying
shit.
laughing. I was dying laughing. You feel me? Like I said, we got the one and only Shawn Gotti. You feel me? Apologize
Yes,
to
sir.
everybody about the bad connection. You feel me? But the show must go on. We still gonna have a good episode. Still gonna rock out, do what we do. You feel me? Like let everybody know who you are, what you do. You said you from the 410. You feel me? All the way to the 405. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Shit, I be cooling, bro. Staying out the way, Still Baltimore,
Mm-hmm.
living OKC life. Shit crazy out here. It's a whole nother different vibe out this motherfucker. But we surviving though. We got it.
Mm-hmm. I'm down laughing at your people in the comments. She said, "What your got cricket?" Yo, I love you. I love you. Yeah. But we gonna get into this or that game. We gonna do our icebreaker. You feel me? We like to do icebreakers so we can be able to like let everybody get comfortable. You feel me? Let everybody get comfortable. You feel me? Get to know different parts of your personality, different things like that. So you ready for
All
for
right.
that? So you feel me? I'm gonna just ask you. I'm gonna just ask you. I'm gonna say two different things. All you gotta do is just let me know which one you decide. All right.
All right, bet.
All right. So you choosing a bad haircut or like a bad dye job?
Mm. You said die job?
Yeah.
I can choose that. Hold on. Are we talking about for myself or?
Yeah. On you.
Oh yeah, I can choose that because all I gotta do is dye it over.
All
So
right.
yeah, we can do dye job.
Winning the lottery or finding your soulmate?
Ooh.
Not the Negro spiritual came out real
Man, give me that lottery. I need that bag.
You need that money on. Glass half full or glass half empty?
The fuck is the difference?
I'm saying, which one of you feel me? Like, do you look at it like the glass is half full, or do you look at it like the glass is half empty?
Handful.
Half full. Zombies or vampires?
Vampires.
Oh, you said that more with confidence.
Yeah, we from a city with a bunch of zombies. So
All right, so comedians in serious films or serious actors in comedy films.
serious actors in comedies.
Yeah, I feel like that's it. That is kind of funny though. Like
Yeah,
somebody always
because
got
you get to see a different side of them.
mm-hmm. So I don't really know the difference between this one, but I'm gonna still let you decide. Loud neighbors. Oh, never mind. I ain't read it right. Loud neighbors or nosy neighbors.
You can do nosy, because loud neighbors be too much sometimes. Like, a lot of different things can go into being loud. So yeah, you do nosy neighbors because you ain't got to answer the door. You ain't got to be home.
All right, so we're gonna do a couple more. French fries or onion
French fries. I don't like onion rings.
rings. Tattoos or piercings.
Tats.
Take a
Tit,
friend
tit, tit
on
it up. Oh, my bad. What you say?
take a friend on your family vacation or join a friend on their family vacation.
They got to come with me. We be lit. They got to come with us. They got to come with us.
All right. Girlfriends or guy friends?
Give me the guys. Give me the homies.
One for the fellas.
On the floor.
Driving fast or driving slow?
Fast. I need 95 and a 30.
Damn.
But that's only if
Allegedly.
I'm driving, though.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
That's only if I'm driving. I don't like driving with people that drive fast. I be scared of shit.
How you think everybody else feel? Weekends or holidays?
Holidays. Mm, yeah, holidays.
All right, pen or pencil?
A pen.
Win a race or win a debate?
Damn, that's a good one. Cause the way I smoke right now, I know I'm gonna lose. Yeah, give me a debate. Give me a debate. Fuck a race.
So I don't gotta be in shape to talk shit.
Yeah, I smoke too much.
All right, so for this one, I want you to tell me, you feel me, like what was like more memorable for you? More memorable for you? Prom or homecoming?
Prom. I don't even think I went to homecoming. Niggas prom was lit. Yeah, niggas spiked the punch. My brother came, was turned up to that bitch.
Nigga said nigga spiked the punch though. Nigga don't know what was in that punch. Niggas just know niggas was fat.
That bitch drunk as shit. The video is still on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to get into a little bit, like of like who you are as a person. Like you said, you from Baltimore, but you in OKC now. So like, can you tell people like a little bit about that backstory about like how that came about and all that type of stuff?
Hold on, so you asked two things in one: who I am as a person and how OKC came about.
Right.
So who I am as a person, I feel like I'm an introvert, but I like being outside. I feel like I'm cool as shit, but I'm not friendly. Like you can talk to me, but don't keep talking to me and shit. Um, yeah, real Baltimore kids, you know. But damn, this bitch hit me. Um, Yo, it's the comments for me. Y'all funny as shit. But no, though, I feel like I'm a survivor. You get what I'm saying? I feel like my childhood kind of shaped the person that I am today. The things that I have went through as a kid, making adult decisions as a kid, kind of made it easier a little bit to make decisions as an adult. I also feel like I'm a leader. It's hard for me to trust other people with me, but I can trust myself sometimes. So I feel like I have a problem with that a little bit. But but yeah, I'm a fun person to be around. I got a good sense of humor, things of that sort.
Uh, I was about to say your people's in the comments going crazy. And you say, I'm
Real
a
shit though.
survivor.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder.
All
But
right, so
yeah.
more about the OKC part.
So I feel like Oklahoma kind of really made me, not made me who I am today, but really kind of was like my backbone a little bit. I learned a lot about myself being in Oklahoma, like things that I probably thought that I couldn't handle, I can handle. I got my license out here, apartments out here. You get what I'm saying? Things of that sort. So it's kind of was more so like you know that you can do it in your city, but to be able to expand to a different city and still be able to stay true to yourself, I think that played a big part also. I've been out here for 9 years. As y'all can see, I still got my accent or whatever. So I feel like me knowing who I am kind of made being out here easier, but being out here kind of molded who I am a little bit more, if that makes sense.
No, I get it. It like it forced you to like grow up. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
you don't got people that you can like fall back on and rely on if things go
right.
wrong and all that stuff. Different pressure.
That part.
You know, I
Oh,
definitely
hey,
get.
Auntie Peaches. Hey, girl.
Shout out to everybody in the comments. All your people
It's
showing up.
the love for me. It's the
I appreciate.
love.
I appreciate stuff like this. You feel me? Real
No,
serious.
for real though. And my family, they played a big part in who I am today also because it's like we was them kids that the adults was outside, doing getting their little boogie on. But all we kind of had was each other too. Like we are a big family. You get what I'm saying? So it's like me and my cousins, um, we are very close.
Yeah. So one of the comments that say it shaped you to be the strong woman you are today. You're a great mom, great artist, and Baltimore
Oh,
is still home. Okay, okay, see.
thank you. It really did though. It really did. Like I feel like me as a person, I came a long way. It was scary at first. A lot of people know that I was on probation for 3 years. So my cousin Kim, she actually was trying to get me to move out here, but I was procrastinating. And then when I finally did come, it was just like, damn, like thank you. You get what I'm saying? Like I needed to grow up a little bit, if that makes sense. Like I needed to learn on how I react to different things, how control my attitude. Of course, I got kids, which played a big part as well. Girl, that's the fuck you do. But yeah, I feel like my kids helped me look at myself differently. And that's why you spelled it wrong. Like trying to be so smart, spelled it straight wrong. But for real though, Yeah.
And
That's
like
what
I
it's
can tell,
giving. Like, goddamn.
I can tell you feel me like since I knew you, always been like a family oriented type of person.
Yeah.
Like I always had that type of like spirit, that type of aura about yourself. I always fuck with that too. Feel me? Because you know, I love the kids. I love the kids.
Oh, thank
but
y'all. It's really the love for me. It's really the love.
but I definitely I got a couple questions that I've been wanting to ask you. Like I
Hmm.
seen on social media, it was like a video, and like the caption had said something like my first performance. Like, tell me about your first performance. Like, was you scared? Was you nervous? Like how it go? Like, tell me about it.
So the crazy thing about that is, before I had even decided to go out, I had been doing music probably for like 6 months prior, like writing my own music, yada yada yada. So a lot of people don't know, but my family, of course, they do know. I used to do ballet. So when I was younger, that's kind of where my stage presence came from. Being in, like, performing in front of big crowds, yada yada yada. So when I first performed, it was like I didn't have an intro. So I basically was kind of freestyling, like how I was gonna like introduce myself, all that good shit. But the crowd, they was hyping me up. You get what I'm saying? So once I had felt the energy from the crowd, and just it's like something came over me to be like, yeah, I got this shit in the bag. You feel me? Like, yeah. And ever since then, it's been up. Yo, shut the fuck up. But no, real shit though. Baby said a thug Barbie. But that's really, yo, that's funny as shit.
Like, what's one thing you feel me from that night that you like and never forget?
Oh, you cut out. Say it again.
I said, what's one thing from that night that you will never forget?
The love that I got after I had performed. Like, people was reciting my lyrics. They was like, yeah, Shawn Gotti, yeah. You feel me? Like, it just was the, because it's one thing to know that, yo, I can't.
Comments got me cracking up.
I'm fucking crying. But no, it really was to hype me up for the crowd though. Like after I had performed, like they was really reciting my shit, like, yeah, you big bitch, like, yeah, you sure got it. And I was like, yeah. Actually, the fact that you said that, I think I had put that in my story earlier, when I was walking out the door, and everybody was like, yeah, Baltimore, da da da. That was after I had performed. So it was like that was very memorable. Like the crowd, the love that I got from everybody. It was like, oh, y'all fuck with me. Y'all like my shit. Yeah. No. No,
Yo,
dumbass. That was one of my lyrics.
the comments is still on the show, you feel me? But I ain't gonna lie. Right now, you feel me? I want to do like something like special for real, you feel me? For everybody that's in the comment, I want everybody to like take one time real quick, you feel me, to like write something about Shawn Gotti that most people probably don't know, or like just how you feel about her, you feel me? Like what you think, like we try and give her some flowers right now, you feel me? So if everybody can like write something, write a nice comment, you feel me, or whatever you decide to do. Hopefully nobody don't try to roast you, you feel me, or nothing,
Yeah,
but
you know it's coming.
so we gonna see what everybody think about you, feel me? All right, we
Oh,
got
and why
one
they do
comment.
that? What is one thing that what is one What is what memory that you have?
What, like in general?
Yeah.
What, like music wise, or you want me to just like
No, like
like?
about far as we go. Cause you know me since high school. So to see me from back then to now is like,
I never, I never knew you would do music. Like I never, not one time even like thought about that. You feel me? Like you never even like you always used to bump your music and rap it. I mean, not bump your music, but you know, like bump music and rap it. But I ain't never really even think that you would be no music and all that. But
yeah.
I just every time I picture you in the studio, I picture you. You feel me? You rapping and then start busting out laughing or something. I'm just like, all right, so oh my god, my niece has grown up and did a 360 from being a thuggerette to a classy, yeah, my god. Okay.
I
I'm
said
like,
I'm not trying to be a thug no more.
why everybody keep calling you a thug?
And the crazy thing is, it's like the thug part I don't even think came from fighting. I think it always became, of course, because I always was myself, but because I always stood on no matter what I did or said. You get what I'm saying? Like I was always a class clown, so I was always, I guess people would say, bullying teachers and shit. But I don't think I was bullying teachers. I think I just was goofy. Um, so you so irky. That's my bitch though. Like, why y'all want me to cry? Ain't y'all know I had this fucking. Oh, I'm like you boy. It's the Boosie for me. You gotta know me to know. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's really good. Like niggas used to what? That nigga got me through hell and back. You hear me?
Yo, so like, what's some things that
Real
you're
shit
like?
though.
What's some things that you're like want to like tell like your younger self? If you could like go back right now and have like one moment where you maybe have like a good 10 minutes with your younger self, like what would you tell your younger self?
Honestly, that I apologize. Um, I feel like she needs a hug. Honestly, the the woman that I am today, I feel like she would low key be proud of because it's like, damn, that shit crazy. But yeah, I feel like she need a hug. You get what I'm saying? I feel like she need to know that I got her and I'm not gonna give up on her. The dreams that we did have, I still remember. The things that we hoped and prayed for, I feel like I'm trying to get us there because I feel like, forget me, I feel like she's the person that deserves everything that I'm trying to accomplish, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's deep. I felt that. I felt like you really just thought you were just talking to your little younger self just now.
For real, because I just was thinking about that shit like a couple of weeks ago. That's crazy. No, real shit though. Who's the badass? No, real shit though.
Yo, so if I'm a person, you feel me, that don't know nothing about like music or anything, and I like run across you, like what message you feel me like would I get from listening to your music?
You said if you was a person that didn't know music and what was what?
Like I wasn't really like familiar with a bunch of like rap music and stuff like that, but of course, like I got common sense. I can be able to understand lyrics and stuff like that. Like, what message do you think like I would get from your music?
Tell your story. I feel like when it comes to music, the best artists are storytellers. A lot of people feel like sex sells, but if we really look at the artists that are really like excelling, I feel like yeah, them as a person may well their growth, of course, you can see have changed. Girl, shut the fuck up. But that's crazy because that's exactly what I was talking about too, though. I feel like, and I can use Glorilla as an example. I feel like she's herself. When she tried to switch to the whole sex thing, wasn't nobody really fucking with it. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like you have to be authentically yourself because it shows in your music. If you're trying to tell somebody else's story, it's not really going to come off as truthful as it would be if you was telling your own, if that makes sense.
Like, you want to be like on like Glorilla status with your music, or you do it for like therapy, or like what's your goal with your music?
So to be completely honest with you, I felt like I started music for therapy. Like I really wasn't making music for other people to like. It was more so when I go through those things again, I have something to go back and listen to and be like, damn, this is me. You get what I'm saying? Like I remember when I felt like this, or maybe I need to listen to like how I used to use Boosie for a prime example. I used to listen to him because it was more so like you can say the words of my story that I can't say. So when it comes to my music, I feel like I try to do the same thing. Like I don't tell nobody else's story. I tell my own for like therapy. But if it take me there, it take me there.
You feel like there's any pressure now that you got like people that like be listening to your music and stuff, or do it still feel like exactly how it is when you first started?
No, I don't feel like it's no pressure at all. I feel like it. I did have a point in time where, yeah, ladies. But I did have this one incident where everything was moving too fast. When I started doing music, it was like I said, it was for therapy. But as people was listening to it more, is when producers started getting into play, and then they try to change my sound. And I guess I wasn't ready at that time to be on the level that they was on. I was more so trying to listen to myself. So I would say that is kind of the only pressure, like getting other producers or like when I really touch that level for them to understand that I still need this to be me. You get what I'm saying? Like everything that I'm doing, it got to be who I am, not where you from or what you trying to do, but it still got to be aligns with my story.
So what's up with these freestyles in the living room?
Man, when niggas get fucked up and you throw the beat on, what? We all got beats. Oh man, niggas try to come up on. Niggas try to enjoy the shit.
Well, damn, y'all was even having rap battles too.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was destined. You feel me? Like it was already
Oh
destined. You
yeah.
already
Now me personally, I'm not a freestyler. I gotta write my shit. But my cousins and them, like my aunt, they can freestyle their ass off. But me, I'm more of a I gotta listen to the beat a couple times. I gotta let the words flow. Yeah. But them motherfuckers, they turn this whole new era shit. So, that's that chicken pen shit.
call me Nickel is crazy. Yo, but speaking of, so I want to go all the way back. You feel me? Like What elementary school did you go to, and tell me like your experience, like what you remember from elementary school?
So I went to Leaf Walk, of course, y'all know. Yeah, big. That what was me 245. Yeah, y'all should know what the fuck going on. But I went all five grades. So the first, the fifth grade. Went. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, the comments are hilarious. I didn't even go live. Oh my god.
Yo, hey yo, just get your dumb ass with the Northwood. Yeah, big leaf all over this bitch. You know what the fuck going on. But yeah, I felt like when I was younger, I was just I was the same person who I am now. Well, not now, but I still was a class clown. Like I still was I was always making everybody laugh. That's it's just I've been like that since like elementary. I used to get in trouble a lot. I used to have the teachers, yeah, definitely ballet at elementary. Um, I used to have the percolator, your freak ass. I used to have the teachers write the fucking notes. You said the teachers write the notes in the back of the notebook and shit. So my grandfather could sign it, and I used to like forge his signature. What else? They used to try to call home. I used to be the one to try to hurry up and make it home. Answer the phone and be like, "Oh, he not here." I used to be bad, but I ain't never do no crazy shit. Yeah, I used to get in trouble all the time at elementary. I used to get in trouble all the time, and then my grandfather. That's a whole nother different story. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We gonna get to that part. We gonna get to that part.
Boy, I oughta.
We gonna get to that part. I had to scoot up for that one real quick. All right, so you went to Leaf Walk. You feel me? Like it was regular. It was like regular, regular. You just being a class clown, having fun, being a kid, and all that. Leaf Walk was good. Nothing dramatic or drastic or crazy happened. Right? It was just like regular elementary school growing up as a kid. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So middle school. Tell me what middle school you went to, and how was middle school
Ooh,
for you?
now middle school. My this is where my life had changed. So in elementary school, I was with my grandfather. Once I hit middle school is when he sent me to girl. I know that's what I said. That's a whole other different story. But he gave me to my father. He told my father that it was time for him to step up. Yada yada yada. Now, when I went with them, that's when I was in Chickapin. I went to Thurgood. We had moved out of Baltimore for a little bit. We had went to Pennsylvania. I went to a middle school out there. Came back to Baltimore and finished my middle school career in Thurgood, Marshall.
So why so many schools? Like why? Like what happened? Why you was going to so many different schools?
So my I guess you could say my family was moving a lot. It was said don't come home and shit. Oh yeah, it's getting there. But yeah, so when I went with my dad and my stepmom, I had four four no, three sisters with them at the time. So we was all moving like back and forth. Something happened around Billy Road. I guess that's where we originally was at. No, I'm lying. We was in on Wolf Street at first. The ceiling had fell on my little sister. So we had to move from Wolf Street and then we had went to Billy Road. Then when we had left Belly Road, some shit had happened there. And then we had stayed at my cousin's house. When we had stayed at my cousin's house, that's when I had went to Chicken Pen with her or whatever. which is Kim, the one that's in the comments. When we had left Chicken Pen, we had went to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. When we had went to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, my dad started dipping and dabbing. Yeah, this shit crazy. She said, "Good beat." But yeah, so he started doing what he was doing with a woman that wanted to be my godmom. Yeah, you. She like me.
She is hilarious,
So he started dipping and dabbing with her in Pennsylvania, which is the reason why we had to move back to Baltimore. When we had moved back to Baltimore is when I had went to Thurgood. And then I graduated Thurgood and went to Marlboro.
though. All right, so middle school, you feel me? Like it was like normal and everything, but you did a little bouncing around. You feel me? Because your family moved and all that different type of stuff. So,
Yeah.
but it
It
wasn't
was
nothing.
normal. It wasn't normal for me at that time because remind you, even though I was a class clown, I still was like sheltered when I was with my grandfather. It was a whole cultural change. I'm not. But it was like a cultural change from being with my grandfather because we was like in like the suburbs type shit to moving with my father is when I was introduced to the trenches.
And where would the trenches be?
So for me personally, it would be Bel Air Erdman. That's where I say I'm originally from. I feel like I jump off the porch out there. I got and that's basically where everything started at. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah.
He said, he said, girl, we was doing live Raven. Yo, we can walk to the Alameda, yo. All right, so high school, yo. High school, yo. You feel me? Tell me about high
I'm
school.
fucking crying.
Tell me about high school, you feel me? Like what school you
So
went to.
yeah, that good old Mercanthaler. That good old Mercanthaler. So high school was cool. I feel like a lot of people in the high school kind of knew me from like Leaf Walk to Chicken Pen to, schools basically follow. Girl, you the one that said like Raven. I'm cackling. But a lot of, yeah, so Murphy was cool. Murphy was lit. I felt like I got I got a lot of love in school. I cut class a lot. I I seen a lot, I experienced a lot. Yo, they is going off in the comments. Yo, they remember the troll?
So I know one thing, you feel me, for sure that stood out to me, you feel me, like, um, when you went to Maryville, like, you lost a lot of people. Like, how did that, like, affect you? Because you still was like a young woman becoming a woman, you get what I'm saying? Like, and everybody deal with death in different ways, so, like, how
Yeah,
did that, how did
so the whole death thing, like we lost, and it was like back to back to back to back to back. It kind of, I want to say it fucked me up a little bit, honestly, because I felt like most of the people that I did lose, I was close to. You get what I'm saying? Like we had our own friendships or relationships with. So even trying to navigate high school even after D had passed, it kind of was weird because it was like Like, damn, the person that I'm here with every day, I don't even see anymore. And then also, our friend group was close, so it was like to see Gary go through that shit was hurtful. Even with Sean, when Sean May had passed, remind you, we just was celebrating Spirit Week. You get what I'm saying? Niggas just had a whole riot the day before, nigga full of life, and then you get that call the next day, and then you come to school, and it's like everybody just sitting on the ground, sitting on the floor and shit. Like it's just a whole nother. It was just a whole nother different feeling. I felt like I lost myself a little bit. Like that kind of was the introduction to where though it's like fuck all this shit. I'm doing what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? I rebelled against my peoples a lot. I was sneaking out the house a lot. After all that stuff had happened, my grandfather had passed in '09. My brother Kevin got locked up in '09. So it's just like damn, like everybody that I kind of was close to, I didn't really have them to be like, no, don't do this, or what the fuck is you doing? Like, you get what I'm saying? At that point, it was like I'm on my own. Like, fuck all this shit.
You feel like is anything like that you like regret as
Like,
far
for as
as far as what you
well,
did during that time period? Like, is there anything you did that you feel like you probably regret?
I do want to say, far as being as rebellious as I was, um, towards my grandfather and them, I felt like they just wanted the best for me. But I was battling at that time. I wasn't the little girl that he knew anymore. You get what I'm saying? That's another thing that I had to experience. I had to make a decision because I was going to drop out in 10th grade. A lot of people don't know that I was really going to drop out in 10th grade. I was cutting class a lot. My living situation was fucked up, so I had to make a decision for myself to be like, it's either I'm gonna go back home to what I know, or either I'm gonna stay in the trenches because this is what I'm comfortable with now. So when I moved to my grandfather's house in 10th grade, I wasn't that person that they was used to me being like, which was the ballerina or all that good shit. Now I'm who I am, but he's still the same. He still wanna be physically not abusive, but it was his way. It was even his way or the highway. You get what I'm saying? And at that time, it was just like, I'm not taking these hits no more. You feel me? So I felt like that kind of was like my biggest regret was instead of talking to them or opening up to them more about what I was feeling with, I kind of just put myself in the hands of my friends. You feel me? Like we was family. I created a family outside of my family because I felt like I was losing everybody that I was looking at, if that makes sense, as family or whatever. And I was around my walk. So the mobile hall experience, it was like, oh, we outside. You get what I'm saying? Like, we out here. Like, fuck this house. I don't even want to be home at this point. You feel me? So after Marvel, a lot of shit happened that I had to deal with of those consequences as well. So it's kind of like, yeah,
You even had like some real life things that you had to deal with. You feel me? That like changed your life. You feel me? Like set you down for a little while. You know, give you a different perspective and all that type of stuff. Like
yeah.
to the younger like women, you feel me? That might like have dealt with things you have dealt with. Were they dealing with their own things? Like what would you say to them? Like how would you like encourage them for being as though like you went through all of the things you went through and how you turned out so far, seem like a great person so far based on like how you
Honestly,
felt.
I would just say don't settle. A lot of times I feel like we settle for our environment more than chicken pen shit, but more than what we actually deserve. I feel like a lot of times we get sucked into love first or before we can find ourselves. Yeah, for 10 months. But yeah, I feel like we try to substitute our feelings, or how can I say this? We tend to put ourselves last to put everybody else first because we know what it's like to be put last, if that makes sense. I felt like a lot of times, instead of me actually healing from my childhood, I kind of created this environment where I could just focus on everybody else instead of myself. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of was like, as long as everybody else around me is happy, then I don't care how I feel because I know how I felt when I was put last, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would just say don't settle. Stay true to who you are. You know your wants and dreams. You know exactly what you want to accomplish when you're younger. It's okay to be that. You don't have to fuck all the guys in the world to get where you have to be. It's okay to be who you are. Trust me, it's shown.
All right, so I gotta ask you, you feel me? Like you touched on it a little bit about like who's in the comments and all that, but I need like some details about who these people is in the comments because you got some of them that's been having me dying laughing this whole time. I just need to know, like, tell me about the people in the comments.
So these are my cousins and Aunt Peaches. Even though I don't even call her Aunt Peaches, that's my Aunt Skeet. But yeah, they're the ones that actually kept me grounded. A lot of times people just know me far as creating a family with my friends, but like I was saying earlier, I actually have cousins that I'm close with. You get what I'm saying? Like cousins that I actually grew up with. That was actually I actually been through some shit with. Like a lot of times we cried together. We stayed up all night talking about our dreams. We was raised in the church. So from Pampers until we became old enough to be like, fuck that shit, we ain't going. That was our background. Motherfuckers was with me shooting it in the gym, you heard me. But also I learned from each of these women also. Honestly, I beat myself up a lot because of how close that we were. And I felt like I have always been one of them people that I don't like people that's close to me to see me fucked up. So what I would do is isolate myself away from my family, and it would hurt them, and it would hurt our relationship as well because it's like, damn, bitch, like you can't pick up the phone and call, yada yada yada. And I had to learn that as well. Like I had to learn that we all are going through our own stuff, but that don't mean that we have to deal with that separately. Good, real shit though. Fire, fire. Yeah, that's my bitch, yo. Hey, Lexi, boo, I see you dumb ass in here.
Like, how it make you feel when you see all the love and all your people's like supporting you and stuff?
Yo, that shit feels so good, bro, because it's like, it's one thing for people to know you on the chapter that they start reading the book on, but it's another thing for people to actually know the author, to know your story, to know the credits, to know the table of contents. You get what I'm saying? So for them to be proud of me, it hit different because it's like, damn, like y'all knew or y'all know the things that I have been through. Especially Kim, she has put on a armor and shield for me. So for her to even be proud of me, it means a lot. You get what I'm saying? Like Um, and yeah, it just means the world. It means everything.
I mean, it's okay. You feel me? You can go ahead and shed a couple of tears. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Just keep it to like this.
trying. I'm trying to be
It's,
strong, but this should just
you
be.
don't gotta fight it, my
It
boy. You
just be
feel me?
overwhelming.
Yeah, you don't gotta fight it. You talking about people that you love, like when you was at your worst, and they still had your back. They still cared about you, still loved you. Like when people mean the world, you feel me?
Cause I wear the lashes no more. I can see. Thank you, my heart. Thank you.
All right, so you feel me? Like I gotta ask you a question about somebody that you got, in your corner. You feel me? That's like got a real promising, you feel me, future in basketball. You got a son, you feel me, that's good at hooping, right? Like
Yeah, yes, sir.
let's get into that. Tell me a little bit about that.
So my oldest, my firstborn, it's he's been playing ball since he was 6. It's crazy how he started. Me, him, and his dad was walking to a store one day. Go say, yo, shut up. Was walking to the store one day and somebody had stopped us and asked if he had played basketball because of how tall that he was. And he didn't play for nobody at that time. So just put him on the team, and it's like ever since then he has been excelling. Um, I feel like when it comes to his whole basketball career, I can do better. I can say we just recently had like a little fix back where he felt like that I wasn't coming to his games as much as I could have been. Of course, in his mind, it's just like you my mom, you supposed to be there at every game. But for me, it was more so like I was allowing my personal issues and my personal setbacks to interfere with watching him play as much as I should or would like to, I could say. So I'm really trying to do better with that because that is a big part of his life. That's a big part of him. I'm more on the academic side. Like as long as your grades is good, you get what I'm saying. Make sure your grades is good, yada yada yada. Then I'm cool. But I am trying to be a better basketball mom for him.
I got you. And I want to give you a chance to like say anything, shout out anybody and all that. And I wanted to ask you, do it feel like it's been like an hour and 10 minutes?
Hell no.
Right. That'd be the best part about it. The time be flying. You feel me? Having a good interview. You start off with your laughs and all that. Get a little personal. You feel me? Let people know who you are. But before we get off of here, you feel me? I do want to give you a chance, like I said, to shout out any of your people in the
Oh yeah,
world.
no, Avion definitely be Avion is the football player. Shout out to my chicken wing. My baby made the first touchdown of the season. And the last touchdown of the season.
Okay. Okay, then you started off. I ain't finished it.
Yeah, he a beast. He a beast on that field. That's my dog.
But yeah, like shout your people out and let us know what to expect from you, like musically. Like what should we expect coming up soon? Is we getting any music videos? Is we getting any songs on Apple? Like what we doing? Any more performances? Just let us know.
Yeah, so I tried to I just had an open mic that I just did. I haven't performed since 2021, so that was like my first performance for a couple years. I am trying to get back into the music. I do feel like I did fall off a little bit. When it came to that, I had a little ghost. I know y'all on here. I had a little writer's block for a while. Um, Yeah, so I feel like I need a studio. Once I get the full experience of it, then I can really be like, all right, this is what I really want to do on the side type shit. But yeah, shout out to the pages, shout out to the Browns. I don't know what the fuck going on with my family. Shout out to my friends from the 410, 405. Shout out to Baltimore, my city, for making me who I am. And loving me for who I am, regardless. My niggas never tried to change me. Shout out to the people that was there for me when I ain't had nothing and didn't expect anything. Shout out to my family, to my kids, for their dad, for just trying to be supportive of anything that I'm trying to do. Um, Help me keep a clear mind, steady path, or to stay on the right path. Because it's so easy to be like, fuck all this shit, I'm going back home. But I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to keep making sure my next move is my best move.
Gotcha. And can you also let everybody know what podcast you on and how you felt about the podcast episode, your first
Oh
episode?
yeah, shout out to that new era. Big 410, the BAM podcast. Well, season 4, episode 1. Straight spark that shit off.
Now, hold on. You said season 4. You mean season 4?
Oh, season
Uh,
4. That
season
sounds too
4.
country for me. We say 4.
Season 4.
Season
Yeah.
4.
Well,
At
once
least it
again,
ain't season 2.
you said season 2. Season 2. We passed that. Yeah. We passed that. Yeah. We started off season 4 with Shawn Gotti, man. Make sure everybody tap in. You want to say your social medias so people can follow you and find you and all that type of stuff.
Oh yeah, so Instagram is lady.lux. I don't think it's no number or nothing after that. Facebook is Sean.Gotti. Oh no, I'm bluffing. Facebook is Satia.b. TikTok is Satia.b. And yeah, and that's it. That's all I got for y'all.
Is it like BEE or is it just the letter B?
No, BEE. B.
All right, so everybody make sure y'all follow her on everything. You feel me? Show her some love. She was a dope interview. You feel me? Like I appreciate you coming on and blessing the platform.
Anytime, anytime.
Anytime. You feel me?
Anytime.
You already know how we do. I think we did a great job. Let's give us a round of applause because I think we did a
And
great job.
yeah, the sound didn't even go out after that.
And you know what I was mainly talking about.
What?
We was able to be mature.
Mu-
We wasn't too goofy. You feel me? Like, cause you know,
Oh my
Google.
mama.
I was holding it in, yo. Your peoples was trying to bring it out the
Yeah,
whole
it's
time.
them niggas, y'all. Just that Baltimore shit. And the crazy thing is, we spread out everywhere. I can't even see everybody that's on here, but yeah, we spread out everywhere. Niggas is in North Carolina, South Carolina, OKC, Texas. You got Dallas. You got San Antonio. You still got niggas back home in Baltimore. We try to do something with ourselves.
Everybody, do me a favor and comment where y'all at right now. I'm gonna comment where I'm at.
Well, my aunt said she want to invite.
She gonna be on the episode.
You know what's crazy about that aunt? This thing.
Yeah, it was a great episode. You feel me? Once again, Sean got Sean Gotti in the building. Thanks for coming through, blessing the stage again. You feel me? You having for with no podcast. We're gonna be doing a lot of things this year. We starting now season 4 off with a bang. We got a bunch of special guests, and I hope it's not the last time you're gonna be on for season 4. We'll
Of course not.
Glad to have you back. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Shit, keep your motherfucking head up. Stay true to your motherfucking self. Love y'all. Holler at y'all later. Deuces.
All right, and we out.